coming.
We are almost there.
Yeah, we're on
almost there.
The third movie of Phase 3.
We are almost there, people.
Yeah. Zach, what are we on? What are we
Oh
doing?
boy. It's the Guardians. They're back. Volume 2. Now, before we get started, play button.
Yes.
But also before we get started, I know this movie is not well received by a lot of fans.
There's people that really love it, and then there's people that just really don't.
No, I mean, I am one of those people that really enjoy this one. It's so much fun. This was actually the first time Em saw a MCU movie in theaters. This was the first one.
Oh, this was her first one?
This was
really?
her first one in theaters.
Really?
She was just, what was it, this 17, so she was
Really? This was the first one?
This was the first one she got to see in theaters.
Wow.
Because think about it, Doctor Strange was it before.
Yeah.
And
so that means I got to be there for her first one, too.
You were
That's
there.
crazy. I didn't know that.
You were there for
I
her
thought she had
first
seen at least Civil War and Strange.
No, she didn't see either one of those in
Wow.
theaters. Because you got to remember, I didn't introduce her into the MCU.
Yeah, until she was what?
Well, I didn't let her. The only MCU movies she saw was Guardians.
Yeah,
and the only reason I let her see it was because it's like Star Wars.
Yeah,
it kind of had that same,
same vibe.
The same vibe of space and all that stuff. So she, really loved it. And then this came. Then we knew it was coming. But honestly, what I like about this one the most is that they all have the relationship now. So you're really a part of the team.
Mm-hmm.
Compared to the first one where they're, trying to barely save the world. But this one, they're actually the Guardians.
Yeah.
So, a lot of people don't like it, but I love it. It's one of my favorite.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and steal from you this time, just because I don't want you to take the scene. I mean, because I don't think there's any other favorite scenes I have. As that's a hint for my ranking future. My favorite scene is the opening scene.
Yeah.
Baby Groot dancing around while they're all getting their crap beaten out of them.
Yeah, the Baby Groot dance.
Yeah, to Blue Skies.
Yep. Well, I mean,
I gotta do it.
No, I gets it. I 100% understand why that is your favorite scene of this movie. I'd have to say, almost anything with Baby Groot is one of my favorites.
Yeah,
like anything.
The explosive scene.
But I'm gonna say this is my favorite scene is when Rocket's trying to explain the freaking detonator. Push this button.
No, not that button. That's the button that kills us all.
Yeah, this scene, hands down, is probably one of the funniest.
Yeah.
Or the freaking this scene. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's my other favorite.
That's freaking hilarious too. He's sitting there just freaking hitting the button on everybody.
I love Rocket in that.
Freaking Rocket's always been my favorite ever since the first one. Rocket's freaking hilarious. So
Drax easily had some of the best stealings.
Or this scene where they're going around the ship killing everybody.
Yeah.
I don't know how I almost forgot about that one. That one's. I would say that one's probably my favorite.
I'm gonna rewatch this before Endgame, but I already know for a fact it's not gonna change its ranking.
No, I love it. It's so much fun.
So yeah.
Well, you go ahead first because apparently I know where.
Well, yeah, I know where it's gonna be for you, but before that, we gotta talk about the Stan Lee cameo.
Yeah,
one of the biggest Stan Lee cameos ever.
Of basically letting us know exactly what we were thinking is true.
The biggest fan theory of all time
is
that he's
be true.
Well, we all assumed that he was just a specific character.
Yeah,
that he was Uatu the Watcher.
Yep.
But the fact that he's just a worker for the Watchers.
Yeah.
Just telling them the stories is fantastic.
Yep.
Now, if somehow he shows up in Endgame and he just transforms into Uatu, I'd lose my mind.
I think everybody would.
But yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to it. To what his, I guess.
We don't. His last cameo. It's reported his last cameo, but then there are rumors that his last cameo will be Spider.
Far From Home, yeah.
So.
Oh, man.
Where's it fall, buddy?
It, believe it or not, is really low on my list.
I know it is.
It's number 16.
Yeah, I mean, that was...
Yeah.
I get it. I mean, and again, like we started saying...
I mean, if you think about it, though, the only things that are below it are the first two Thors, Iron Man 2 and 3, and Hulk. So, that's pretty bad, I gotta say, unfortunately.
I mean...
It just didn't work for
this
me.
Didn't... Yeah. I mean, like we said in the beginning, this is like probably... I would say this is probably hands down the most loved and hated MCU movie. Like,
yeah.
This has...
The one that... The most divided
yeah.
movie. Yeah, for 100%. There's just this... The way they did Ego, he's such a great villain.
Yeah.
But it just... I don't know, it just kind of irked me for some reason.
Well,
I don't know what it was. So,
I mean, well, it's in my top 10, so...
I knew that.
It's number 7.
Number 7, really?
Number 7.
Interesting.
There's a lot of movies ahead of this that I love so much, but this is a movie that I literally you can throw on and just say, screw everything, I'm going to have some fun.
See, it's not really that for me, unfortunately. I'll do that with the first one for sure, but for this one, it's one of those ones that if I'm gonna say it now, if those first 5, or those last 5, like below this movie, like I wasn't allowed to skip those, this would be one I'd skip. Honestly, I just didn't do anything for me.
There's the biggest gap of the year.
Yeah, for sure.
Of the MCU. So, let us know where it falls on your guys' list. Is it one of your... Are you the loving people, or did you hate it? Let us know. Also, what is your favorite scene?
I'm gonna say now, I didn't hate it. I'm not gonna say I hated the movie. I just didn't like it.
Same thing.
No.
Love you guys. We'll see you on the next one tomorrow. Here we go. Let's do it. Endgame's coming here soon.
Bye.